Peace, 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 love, love, prosperity. Oh my God, my hair is so long. Prosperity, abundance, self-love, self-care, wisdom, knowledge, patience, understanding, all the four corners of the earth standing. I hope each and every one of you is doing good, and I truly, truly, really appreciate each and every one of you for always taking time out of your busy day, your busy schedule to watch my videos. I do. I appreciate your patronage, my brothers and sisters, my mothers and fathers, my uncles and aunties, my grandparents. So this is a special request. If you've been watching me from day one, I've talked about it, but you never know. It might be somebody's first day. I'm hungry. After this, I'm going to make some spaghetti with a little bit of veggies and sardine. Yeah. And then I'll enjoy a nice movie. This is cranberry juice that I got. I got this cup from there's this shop they sell smoothie, like the green juice. Yeah. I bought the juice from them. Now I kept the cup. I put some cranberry juice in there. Somebody asked me how they would like to know how my awakening started, and thank you for asking, beautiful. I appreciate you. My awakening started, first of all, chosen ones, right? You know how in the scripture, Jesus Christ, the angels told Mary that, she's going to have a baby, and this basically it was prophesied that Jesus was going to come, right? So Jesus, the soul was already chosen before he came on the planet. Every chosen, many are called, few are chosen. All the chosen ones we knew from birth. Like we just knew something within us was shifting, like you were on the train and the train is going, and sometimes the train will be shaking. Or even when you driving and you hit a pothole and you like, hey! We always knew those sounds. So I always knew since I was a kid, I was a child. I didn't know I was chosen, but I knew, I didn't know, I just knew I was communicating with God, okay? That would be another video. How I think I might title it, I don't know, but how you going to know that you're chosen, or how to know you're chosen, some of the things that will happen to you that will let you know you're chosen. But anyway, prior to that, my awakening, I was going through the awakening maybe 2000, and my relationship ended 2016. So let's say 2015, I was going through it a little bit. It was happening. I was trying to resist it. 2015, 2016. It didn't hit me until 2017. This is my mama. Let me get up so you can see. This lady right here. This is my mother. My birth mother is in Germany. This is my mother's mother, right? But when my mama gave birth to me, I was a couple of months old, and she gave me to her. She raised me my whole life. She named me my name. Everything about me is this woman right here. And she died July 22nd, 2017, when I told her I was going to come home in 3 months. And God said, nope, you're not going to meet her. That's when she left. And so the awakening really kicked me 2017 when she died. And I did a past life regression when she died. She told me, she said, I know that you understand why I'm dead, but you don't really understand, but you get it. As you continue on your journey, it will all make sense why. Like I knew it was time for her to go, and I knew, just like that everybody will die someday, right? You get a message about your mama dead. Okay, you heard, but you knew she gonna die anyway. Even you yourself, you're gonna die someday, right? So I accepted that. Then the other part of me was like, no, why you had to leave me, right? Her passing pushed me into, I wanted to communicate with spirit. I just wanted, but not spirit, but her spirit. I wanted her to explain to me why she couldn't wait for 3 months to see me. You understand? I believe the last time I seen her, I was 15 years old in Africa. I was getting ready to come here. That was it, you know. I was, everybody that knew me, I wanted to go back home to see my mama. And when I was finally ready to go see her, that's when she left. And that's what pushed me into the whole spiritual thing. I'm like, I need somebody who can summon a spirit so they could summon my grandmother. I just want to talk to her. I didn't know nothing about past life regression. I just wanted to talk to spirit, all right? I came on YouTube. I heard about ayahuasca, and I hear people talk about it. You hear, you know, it's many videos I watched. Some of them you might even see my comments years ago. Then I heard about it, Todd. I ended up emailing somebody. The person gave me somebody's number, a shaman number, and I was ready to take this journey. I wanted to go to Peru. All I wanted to do was, I want to see my grandmother. I want to see her. I want to just ask her why. You understand? But each time I made plans to go to these retreats, or you call it retreat or treat, something always came to block it, right? That was because it wasn't meant for me. If it was meant for me, I would have had that experience. And so one day, I was watching a YouTube video, and I saw Reiki. You know, when I saw the Reiki, it sounded like Reiki. You know the name Reiki? So I looked at it, and I was like, Reiki energy healing. I was like, and mind you, I have talked to some African spiritualists. They'll tell you, do this, bring money to buy cow, goat, chickens, all of that. It's just, I wanted to see my mom. Okay? So I seen the video, it says Reiki energy healing. So I heard the word energy. I was like, let me click on this. I clicked on it, you know, I seen the lady doing the energy work, and I was like, I went online to read about it. I'm like, I want to do this. In my mind, when I'm relaxed and I'm getting the, you know, the cleansing and all of that, the healing, I'm going to see my grandma. I don't care. That was what was in my mind. I want to see my grandma. 2017 was the real push, because she has to leave this earthly planet for me to take my awakening, to finally give, because God has been talking to me since I was born, since I was a child, and I was born into real Islam, and you know, I'm all over the place. But God said the only way this girl will wake up is this lady has to go. And if she's no more, I want to search to connect with her, because now she's spirit, right? I have to connect with her. Now I can only connect with her through spirit. So I came across the Reiki video. I watched it. I went online to, you know, search for a Reiki healer. The first healer I saw was a black woman. I was excited, not knowing she's not. All my healers, I was supposed to meet them. Any healer I've been to, I was supposed, even the fake ones in Africa that said bring money and we will kill a goat and kill a cow. I needed to have those experiences. That's why sometimes I come here and I tell you, don't do them. It don't work. Yeah. As a healer, I was supposed to go through all of this. I can come in here, not just a healer, but I'm a teacher too, right? Now I'm reading about Reiki. There's nothing, no killing goats, no killing cow. There's no doing black magic, voodoo. It's simply just cleansing your chakra. And you know, some people talk about, yeah, when I lay down, my third eye open and I seen this, I seen that. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe when I do it, I'm going to see my grandmother. You know what I'm saying? So that was my whole intention, everything about me being woke, being conscious, besides being chosen since birth. This woman was the reason why I had to wake up, because I wanted to see my mom. Then I went and did my first Reiki. And before I went for the session, I spoke to the lady, like, you know, what brought you here? Why you want to do Reiki? And I'm like, I lost my mama. And I just want to talk to her. You know, so yeah, I went in there. Suzanne. The black lady I saw that I was trying to book, it didn't work out. That's because she's not in my contract. That's why it didn't work out. Then I said, let me try another person. I was mad. I was cursing her out. Like, look at this lady. You black. And I'm excited to work with you. And you don't even want to work with me. I'm cursing her out in my house. Then I went online, check again, Reiki. Then I seen Reiki, Forest Hills, Queens. I used to live in Forest Hills with my mom. I said, I know Forest Hills. I'll go to Forest Hills. And I ended up going to Suzanne. And I realized that, no, Reiki doesn't, you know, make you see your grandmother. And after talking to her, she said when she took her class, there's a psychic, she do Akashi record. I don't know, what the hell is Akashi record? You see how my journey started? Now, prior to that, I met a man who gave me a list of names. And this man asked me if I knew the list of the names on the list that he gave me. He asked me if I knew any of the people. I said, I don't know any of them. He looked at me and said, one day these people are going to assist you on your journey. I don't know, what are you talking about? So yes, Suzanne linked me to my psychic. And I did my first Akashi record reading. That's when my grandmother came in the first time. Then my great-grandmother came in. She said some stuff that even the lady had no idea. She had to ask me like, do you have this? Do you have that? I said, yeah. And then through her, I still wanted to personally connect with my grandmother without just her using somebody. And my grandmother told her she wants to connect with me. She wants to see me, but she don't have the gift of seeing yet. That's what my grandmother told her. And it was true. I wanted to see her. After some time, I spoke to my psychic. And I said, I've heard about past life regression. Now how did I know about past life regression? I was watching YouTube video. When something is meant for you, it's meant for you. I was just watching YouTube video and then I saw something about... I think I type in communicating with spirit or something. Your dead grandmother, your dead mom, something like that. And something came out about past life regression. I was like, what is past life regression? I went to read about it. I said, I'm going to do this. I want to talk to my grandmother. I went to my psychic. I think my second Akashi record reading. That's when Oshun came. But then prior to that, Oshun had came to my dream. She was in my room. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know who she was. I just knew it was a beautiful lady. God, she's so beautiful. And the next day, let's say the day to my reading, let's say if my reading is tomorrow, Oshun came to me tonight. You know what I'm saying? And then the next day is when I did the reading. The lady said, hey, do you know this person? I'm like, I don't know who Oshun is. I just know Beyonce made a song and called her name, but I don't know who she is. The lady was like, ooh, you is one powerful being. A whole Oshun come to you? Cut it short. I spoke to her and I told her, I've heard about past life regression. Like, does she do that? And she said, oh, nah, I don't do past life regression, but I know somebody who do past life regression. So she linked me to my person that helped me on the journey through my past life regression. And all these names are like a puzzle. When I met Suzanne, the list they gave me, Suzanne's name was on it. And it was through Suzanne I connected with the other one, connected, and then everything connected. Yes, I was meant to meet all of them. So I got into the past life regression and I lay down. Of course, when you go, it's like a little assessment that they do, consultation, you might call it. Now, what brought you here? And I'm like, listen, I just lost my mom and I want to see my mom. That was, I don't, nothing else but my mother. I want to see my grandma. And I went through the past life regression. I think 3 times we tried it. That's when I was able to connect with her. The first try, I didn't feel anything. I didn't see anything. The second, I didn't feel anything. I didn't see anything. This video is getting too long. I'm going to pause it here. Probably will continue another time. A past life regression. I love you. So yes, if you're wondering how my awakening started, it started the real push, that force, that wave that pushed me to finally wake up was 2017 when my mama died. So I'm going to leave it here. I will continue from the past life regression. Some of you know this story already, but it doesn't hurt to touch up again. I love you. One love.